on, family? Y'all see the title, man. You gotta brand yourself, especially when you're in this business. Because remember, it's not just any type of business. This is your business, so you must brand yourself. First step of branding yourself, make sure you got proper lotion. Because you don't want to meet someone, you got your face all ashy like my face was not too long ago. So I had to go get me some lotion. But that's not one way of branding yourself. Got this truck right here about to get unloaded. I guess they're doing some mulches, whatever over here. But I'm actually gonna walk to my local store that actually does t-shirts and brochures and graphic designs and all that good stuff. So we're gonna walk in there real quick and I'm gonna get some information. I also got to put in an order to start getting my t-shirts done. As you guys know, I got my license, so not only we're a freight brokerage, but we're gonna become an asset-based freight brokerage, which means that we get the loads and we have our own trucks. Yes, it's 2022. For you guys who this is your first time watching my video, we got a campaign going on. We need 1,000 subscribers by October 1st, 2022. How can you help the campaign? Let me get out of traffic. How can you help the campaign? All you gotta do is like, subscribe, and comment. Main importantly, subscribe. But don't forget to tell your mama, your daddy, your grandpa, your grandma, your auntie, your uncle, your brother, everybody, the pastor, the co-workers, everybody. Let them know that Daddy-O is home. Because this is the #1 freight broker, transportation, logistic, owner, operator, truck driver, video vlogger on YouTube. All right, we got that out the way. So I'm gonna go walking to this graphic design company. It's right down, not too far from my office. And we're gonna go talk to them, get some more information so I can share to you guys how to properly brand yourself. And also, I gotta put in some orders, get some t-shirts done, get some hats done. So when we get our first driver, they'll be properly geared with the company's logo and information, because branding yourself is one of a key element in your small business or your soon to be large business. You know, marketing is key because you want to be able to reach all over, and not just in your small little town, but you want to be able to reach all over. As a freight broker, you have the opportunity to move freight all over the United States and sometimes international. Like we just got our wine lady that's shipped wine internationally. So branding is very, very vital and important. A lot of people don't really talk about that. So I'm gonna give you my little tips on how to brand, how to market yourself, and how to be the best person you can be, and how to grow your business the way it needs to be. So I'm gonna walk inside the store right now and get some information for you guys. Let's go. All right, you guys, just walked up out of there, got the card, we placed the order. We're going to start getting these t-shirts done, getting these hats done. Cool thing about them is that they're able to produce a lot. It's a bigger store. I wasn't able to get the video inside. People won't respect the privacy. And on top of that, if you guys want me to send you the information, they do ship through all states of the United States. So comment below right now and tell me, hey, give me the Jouet, and I'll give you the information. I'll give you the card information, all that, the websites and everything where you guys can start branding your company. You know what I mean? You got to brand yourself. But let me grab a quick lunch because I actually got to go to the DMV and I got an appointment to get my hazmat endorsement to do the test. So I'm gonna grab me a quick lunch inside this Publix real quick, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys in a few. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you, boy, you gotta market yourself, man. If you ain't gonna market yourself, no one's not gonna do it for you, man. Just walked out of Publix, doing a quick little video, and guess what? Someone came right up to me and said, whoa, you doing a YouTube video? I said, yeah, man, at the channel. So shout out to you, man. Great guy. He just added a channel. And how you market yourself, man. Don't be afraid. I used to be shy too. I used to be that guy that didn't want to walk in front of people and talk to them, man. But you just never know. You don't know who's interested out there. You know what I mean? If you don't try, you know what I mean? It doesn't hurt for you to ask. You know, what the worst thing is say no. But anyways, we're on our way to the DMV. I gotta take this hazmat endorsement test. Trying to add more to the portfolio. Not just being the truck driver, but being able to do all type of loads and special qualities and special units and all that good stuff. But you guys got to market yourself. All right, you got to market yourself, man, because if you don't market yourself, no one else will. So let me get in the car and we gonna talk. Brokers talk. go. Okay, we're on the way to the DMV right now. Like I said, man, key essential items. If you're always on the road, don't forget to get your chapstick and get your lotion. Yes, these are not sponsored. I'm not getting sponsored for these guys, but maybe one day I will. But just, you got to be up to par. You know what I mean? You don't want to walk up to someone, your face ashy, your lip busted, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to look good. Hell, man. But yeah, man. So y'all see the title, How to Brand You. There's so many ways on how to brand your company and your business. And the freight brokerage industry, this is an industry, you're in the trucking industry, right? This is an industry where a lot of people are starting to catch on how big the trucking industry really is and how much money is in the trucking industry. If I tell you guys how much we made last year, you guys would be blown out your mind. And it was actually our first year. And if I tell you how much we paid these carriers, you guys gonna be double blown out your mind. Cause they us, man. no pun intended. You know what I mean? But yeah, they took. But hey, they did the work. We paid them, gave them the money, whatever. So that was the main reason why I'm getting my license, and I'll be one step closer to not be dealing with y'all bougie carriers ever again, because we're gonna be asset based, and that'll bring me one step closer to never ever have to deal with y'all bougie carriers again, because we're gonna be asset based. But yes, so back to the topic, right? One way you want to brand yourself is, okay, you want to go ahead and set up a social media page. You know what I mean? Every social media you could think of, set it up, get the right graphics, pay for a graphic designer. Don't try to copy and paste or screenshot a graphic off of Google and put it on your post. No, actually pay for someone to make your logo, pay for someone to decorate your website if you're not technology fancy or sassy. You can do all that, you know what I mean? Have somebody do all that for you, right? And because you want to be presentable, because the eyes, you want to catch your customer's eyes. Your customer wants to know that you have spent time and money behind your business, right? Because that's very vital for a customer to use your service, right? If I'm transporting a certain item, I'm not gonna give it to a Joe Smo, right? Go on the website, it's trashy, it's ugly, it doesn't look professional. 9 out of 10, you're not gonna get a lot of business. I'm not saying you won't get business, but you're not gonna get a lot of business. So you always want to make sure that your image is prestige, right? And 2, don't be afraid to use tools as far as advertisement, post brochures, knocking on doors, t-shirts, paying for t-shirts, have your logo on their hats, and giving out things too. You know what I mean? If you got a box full of t-shirts and you're a truck driver like me, you can carry a box with you, and when you go to these truck stops, you can pass it out. Or even if you're a freight broker and you're traveling, you got to go to the bank to cash this check. You got to go over here to print this out or fax this out, whatever the case may be. You got to go get lunch. You know what I mean? You can give out t-shirts like, hey man, I got a brokerage, I want to give you a free merch. This is our t-shirt, this is my business card, this is what we do. If you know anybody that needs anything transported and need a quote, give me a call. You know what I'm saying? Just like what just happened now. I was in Publix filming, showing you guys my day-to-day activities, right? And one of the gentlemen walked up to me and said, whoa, that's cool. You doing a video vlog? And I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, add me to the channel, you know? He added the channel, and that's one extra subscriber I just made. You know, real, you know, another non-profit sponsor, whatever. I need to cut down on sugar because I'm getting too much weight. But anyways, those are things you want to really take, you know what I mean, with a grain of salt, if that makes sense. But you want to be able to market your business. And of course, if you're not market savvy, you don't know too much, you can either pay someone to do it for you, or if you're a person like me, I'll go on YouTube and I'll type in whatever question I want to ask someone, and 9 out of 10, someone made a video on it, and you can actually watch it step by step. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget, when you're starting your business out, market. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait until, I'm gonna wait until I start making this amount of money, or I'm gonna wait until I start growing a following off. Nah, do it now, okay? You want to do it now, because this is all an investment. Because at the end of the day, when you go fill your taxes out, guess what happens? You get to use them, whatever you spent on your marketing for your business, you get a tax write-off. Okay, so the money's coming right back to you. You know, I mean, you get a tax credit. So don't be afraid to spend some money behind your company. Now, don't go broke now. You know what I mean? You gotta manage and manage your money wisely. But set aside some money for marketing, okay? Don't just set aside money for gas and you need that gas and paper and pencils and pens. But also set aside some money for marketing as well, because at the end of the year you can actually write it off on your taxes, your business taxes, and get tax credit for that. Okay. So listen, whatever you're spending in your business, you're going to get it back. Either you're going to get it back from your customers or you'll get it back from taxes. All right. So always remember, this is an investment. This is not something you're spending on some designer bag or the brand new shoes that just came out or whatever retros that are dropping this month. No, this is something that you're actually putting into that's going to generate you money. That's what's called assets. This is an asset. You know what I mean? This is a long-term investment in my book. When you start your own business, you're actually doing a long-term investment, because at the end of the day, the end goal is to grow your business for the long run, where it'll be able to sustain itself and also take care of you, and you can be financial free and live the life that you deserve. Okay? So don't be afraid to market and advertise and all that. And don't forget to market and advertise. You know, be consistent. That's another. Number 3, be consistent. Just don't market this month, right? And then 6 months later, like, oh, let me market something. I haven't marketed in the last 6 months. No, you want to be consistent. You want to have a schedule when you're going to market, how you're going to market, and how you're going to present it. Okay. So you want to write all this down. If you don't have one, get yourself an agenda, a day planner, and get familiarized with writing down stuff that you need to do so you don't forget. Hey, if you got a smartphone, put it in your smartphone. You know what I mean? Put in the dates. Hey, on this date, I got to do this. So when you go ahead and go do it, when that day comes, it'll alert you, let you know, hey, don't forget such and such, such. I personally like agendas to write it down, because when I write it down, I remember. Because sometimes if I put something on my phone, I'm going to go about my day-to-day life in business, and then boom, I get an alert saying, hey, you got to do da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh, snap, I forgot. What the heck? Now I got to squeeze this in with that, and it just get complicated for me. But if you are a great multitasker, then maybe you put it on your smartphone. But you got to market yourself, okay? Hopefully it made a lot of sense. But I got more tips. If you want some more in-depth tips, I'll give it to you guys. All you got to do is comment below, give me the jouet, and I'll actually give you a step-by-step on how to market your company, okay? And there's a lot of programs and products out there that you can use, and that can help you market your company as well. So don't feel lost, don't feel discouraged. You know what I mean? You're not in this by yourself. There's actually people out here that can actually help you and teach you how to market your business. I'm about to eat this lunch real quick. I'm on my way to the DMV to take this hazmat endorsement certificate for my license. So, because another thing too, if you're a brand new truck driver and you have not started working yet, go ahead and set an appointment. Where I'm at, we got to set an appointment to go to DMV. I don't know how it is with you guys, but go ahead and set your appointment and go take your endorsement test. If you see right here, something's right here. This is actually the app that I use. It's a CDL prep test, and what it does is actually gives you practice mode where you can just answer questions, keep answering questions. You actually go exam mode where you actually score your give you a score showing if you'll pass or not. But what I learned from using it actually helped me get my take my general knowledge, my the 3 things you gotta take for C. I don't know. I passed. I got my license. I ain't worrying about all that stuff besides the endorsement and my TWIC card. But that app was really very, very fundamental for me, because it was like a brain memory. If I do something over and over and over again, I can actually remember it a lot better, where I can actually redo, or I can actually perform what I learned, you know what I mean? Or I'll remember the answers. So it gives you the answers. It also tells you if you answer it wrong, it tells you why you answered it wrong. So download that app. If you're trying to get your CDL license, you got to get your, what do you call it? What was it again? Learner's permit. Download that app. It'll help you get your learner's permit, and then you're one step closer to going to get your training that you need. Because a lot of schools nowadays, back in the days, you actually can get your learner's permit from your school, right? They teach you and show you what you need to do, whatever in the classroom. But nowadays, a lot of these schools with this new rules and stuff. They actually want you to get your learner's permit before you enroll into the particular school that you're interested in going to. So this app was very, very fundamental. I'll tell you this right now, I didn't know nothing before I took that app. I didn't know nothing about no truck parts, no general knowledge, no air compressor, whatever you call that junk. I didn't know nothing about it. Even when I took the test, I still didn't know nothing about it. But I knew the answers. It wasn't until I actually went to training where it started making sense what a glad hand was and what a pigtail connector and what railroad crosses and all that good stuff. It wasn't until I went to training when I was like, oh snap, I read this in my little CDL prep app thing. But download the app. I'm gonna drive and eat. I'm gonna see you at the DMV. Let's go. All right, so just left the DMV. Unfortunately, this DMV doesn't do hazmat endorsements, which I kind of figured when I was filling out for the appointment. But I did set an appointment to a DMV in my area that does do hazmat endorsement. So you gotta think, people. Always got a plan B, okay? Because I was trying to call them, right? I was trying to call them and ask them, hey, do you guys do the hazmat endorsement there? But nobody was picking up the phone. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and just book the hazmat endorsement with them because they're actually the sooner date, right? And I also went online, did my little research, and I found out that a DMV in my area that does do hazmat endorsement, I booked that one, but that wasn't until next week. So next week I'll be taking my hazmat endorsement for sure. But this is a cool little spot. Never been on this side of town. It looks beautiful, looks nice. But hey, it don't stop, man. Yeah, I always gotta have a plan B, man. Just cause today's no can be tomorrow's yes. Remember that, all right? So we're gonna get back in the car. That's about it, y'all. I'm done for the day. I got some other errands I gotta run around and do. My shipper should be sending me out his list shortly, so I'll get back to the office, start working on that. And like I said, man, like, comment, subscribe. Next week I will be getting my hazmat endorsement test. It actually gives me a couple more days to study and practice. But next week for sure I'll be taking my hazmat endorsement test, so y'all stick tuned for that, man. I already got my tankers, so I'm getting my hazmat endorsement because if y'all already know, as a truck driver, when you have a hazmat endorsement and you have a tanker endorsement, there's a lot more opportunity that opens up for you. You're able to haul a lot more cargoes, precious cargoes, and you get paid more. Also, I'll be doing my TWIC card as well. So when I get my hazmat, I got to go to this office that actually does the fingerprints and all that good stuff. And while I'm sending that off to the government, I'm also going to be sending off the same thing for the TWIC card. So the TWIC card, you use it for the ports anywhere in the United States. You get better access. Show them my TWIC card. I get in. I can pick up a load and drop it off because I do have two port customers that I haven't been able to use because a lot of these carriers are bougie. But now that I got my own license and we are buying our own trucks, I'll be able to use those customers to haul stuff from the port. But nice talking to you guys. I gotta go. It's Brokers Talk. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, tell your peoples, let them know we're back, man. Let's go.